And we're back. I know the original plan was to go here first, and I plan to stick by it. However, right here. I don't remember what's down here. I probably went down here to collect a Korok or two when I was doing that, but now I'm just curious. Yeah, it's just a Korok. Cool little area. Alright. Now I gotta get out of this hole. Huh. That is by far the easiest option. I may have modded the game slightly. Just slightly. I know I showed it in the thumbnail for the last video, but that was just completely clickbait. I ain't even gonna lie. I started downloading mods, and then I was like, oh, Minecraft. Oh wait, this would probably be really good in the thumbnail. Because I literally had no ideas for what I was gonna do for the second episode. And I thought about making that thumbnail that I made for this one instead. That'd probably be more ethical. But I don't care. This one, I don't know. Depends on what I get done, I guess. I can't remember if I have to keep this with me, so I'm gonna do that. Yes, I do. Alrighty. I remember doing, like, right, some shrines are a lot more common than others to just have on your list to do. So, like, a shrine like this one, I've done a lot before. So I just kind of know what I'm doing. I didn't really have anything specific today. In fact, I really just wanted to record a video anyway. I'm trying to do it daily over the week, and then probably not over the weekend. With the weekend though, so I had this idea where I might like record one video over the weekend but not release it and just have it in the backlogs. So if I need to take a day off during the week, then I'll be fine. And exams are coming up, so alright, actually no they're not. It's in like 2 months. Hell, right now I'm taking a calculus and vectors class, and we're still in vectors. Which, alright. This channel doesn't have to be, it's just gonna be about me. So now I'm going to talk about who I am, and what my life is gonna be. I plan on going to Waterloo to be a math major. Or at the very least, something along those lines. Fuck. This is bad. Oh, this is very bad. The bows especially. Okay, that's really good. Oh, I'm so close to being dead. Okay. And just like that, we have Frostblade. I think I can leave now. But I do want this dude's bow. Sucks I had to waste a bomber on that. Not what I meant to do. What bow do you got? Perfect. That is a great addition. One thing I do like about this mod is all the weapon opportunities that it gives you. Ah, shit. God, those guys are dicks. Oh. I have this. Bitch. And just like that, I have 2 of the best weapons in the game. Because, okay, frost weapons, a little overpowered. they just do so much. And with this specifically, I can just go like that and get them for free. I bet with either of these guys, yeah. Like, I am getting so much good blades and weapons from this. So a tooltip said that you have to keep things with weapon modifiers that you want on the first page. So I'm just going to drop all this generic stuff, and there we go. So now they're on this page. Like, oh my god, that especially. This is probably my best weapon now. That's why it gets saved. So if we've done that shrine, skipping that one, I think I'll go do this shrine next. I don't know how long I want to record for, right? I think this one's going to be not significantly shorter, I don't want to say that. But I might get cut off short just because of the situation I'm in. Oh, yeah, anyway, back to what I was talking about. My plan is to go to Waterloo and get a doctorate in mathematics. Kinda what I've wanted to do for the vast majority of my life. I really like computer science as well. I don't have a great teacher presently. I'm in a 4U computer science class right now, but my teacher puts in like zero effort, so most of anything I learn is by myself, which is fine. Honestly, most computer science people who actually make a career out of it, sounds like they didn't even study it when they went to school. So self-taught programming is not a very uncommon thing. I also kind of knew this going in, right? I've taken computer science, it starts in grade 10, but I've already taken it through 10 and 11. So I knew what to expect. In grade 10, we learned this programming language called processing. It is the most abysmal thing I ever had the displeasure of being a part of. It's like just really bad Java code, kinda. Like, it's still flexible. I don't even know what it's meant for or why it exists. It's just a language we learned. Sometimes they do... What is it? Sometimes they do Python instead in grade 10, but we did processing. I think they pick between the two every other year. Okay, that did not work. Where is this? Oh, shit. Light it on fire. What is happening? I am actually terrified right now. I just want to get to the shrine. I'm gonna have to get a lot more revive parries. Which is kind of honestly... So I thought about doing the Daruk's thing first, but his power is the worst one. And that's like not even debatable. His just kind of sucks. It can save you from like a Guardian Blast, but just be better. And I could say the same thing about Mipha's, right? It saves you from dying, but I just feel like that's a bit more important. Alright, this one's an actual puzzle. What does it want me to do? Oh, I know. Probably like this angle, and then... Yeah. That's about right. Alright. Yeah, I know, dude. I know. Alright, I'm gonna... just lie to him. It's fine. Ow. That's fine. I guess I can just wind bomb closer anyway. There it is. It's a really awkward place to wind bomb from. Thank you. The really unfortunate thing as well with this is that... Oh, with wind bombing, sorry. Is what you have to, or at least how I do it, I target and then shield jump. So like if I had a shield out, right, it's consistent every single time, so I just kind of learned the setup for it. But if you want to do it while enemies are around, you get really annoying lock-ons. so you can't really do it that easily in combat. So I think the Minecraft tools just add to the atmosphere. I hope I mentioned them. I think I talked about, yeah, clickbaiting a little bit at the beginning, but I didn't explicitly mention what I actually changed. And if it wasn't obvious, the Minecraft tools for one, and I am now Linkle. I have not been wearing my best armor. That is a little disgusting. Whatever. And I like the Linkle mod. The one thing that's a little odd about it is when I'm running here, she's not making any noise. Little wacky. I swear to God, Link does. But the just ambient armor and stuff kind of fills it in. But when you have no weapons out, it's very quiet. Ah, shit. Oh, there we go. I really like that dash. It's just... Oh, it's the spears. Like, exactly. Can you cancel out of it like the spears? No, you can't. Okay. Well, it would be disingenuous to say I'm back, because from your perspective, I haven't been gone. But I had to take a approximately 3-hour-long break, just because life caught up, and I had to go do some stuff. But here I am. I think when I left, I was talking about the quality of Linkle, like just the mod, which it is. I also obviously installed just the Minecraft stuff, but that's just it. And then relics, which I originally tried to get all three working together. Relics, Second Wind, and Dark Army Resurrection. Those together kind of make up the three biggest mods of Breath of the Wild. But I was having a lot of compatibility issues, so I gave up. I played a bit of Second Wind, right? I think I already talked about that. I haven't tried out any Dark Army Resurrection, but I don't know if I want to. I think maybe after this is, like after I do this playthrough Breath of the Wild, I might. Even then, I think I'd rather just play the other Zelda games instead. Like, I'm tempted just to do them in order. Okay, this went bad. Shit. Oh, if they have bows, I'm screwed. Okay, we're good, we're good. I'll just stay like this and wait until they go away. But yeah, I think I want to play the first Zelda game. Okay, I haven't talked about the second Zelda game yet, but it's different to say the least. I'm sure anyone who knows anything knows that. I haven't actually beat that Zelda game. It's the only one that I haven't, besides like any of the spin-offs. Like, I think I tried once for real. I got maybe halfway through, but I didn't end up beating it just because Zelda 2. I lost momentum. If I do end up playing it, I'll probably remove the 3 lives limitation, like I'll use a cheat or something. Just let this cutscene play out. Because I don't mind the first bit of it, like the first palace isn't too bad, and you know, it kind of sucks that, you know, the 3 life system is there, but if you die in this first little area, it doesn't take long to get back to where you were. I think the combat system, I want to say that technically, alright, it's better than the first. I think the first really feels like, it feels clunky and slow. However, that doesn't mean I like it better. I still like the first Zelda game more just because of the top-down perspective. But I can recognize that objectively, the second game does have better combat. You can actually have like proper sword fights, I guess. One thing I will mention though is that the second game doesn't really have items, right? So it's like it has almost keys and the spells kind of replace that, but the really only useful spell that you're going to use often is the shield spell. Which, you know, does the job, but it's not a very interesting way to do combat. Like, the first game had tunics to improve defense, and it had, like, secrets and hard containers, which the second game does have, but I don't think it does it as well. In the first game, it genuinely feels like you're hunting down secrets. The second one, it's like, sure, you stumbled upon this random tile, but you just stumbled upon it, instead of actually actively searching for secrets. Because in the first game, you could, like, kind of infer where secrets were. Granted, I am biased. One of the first games I ever played was the first Zelda on the original NES, so I just have this intuition for where all the secrets are. But with the second game, it's just random tiles. So to search for secrets there, you have to comb every single tile. And you have to do that. You actually have to do it to find the secret cabin way down south past Death Mountain. Which, when you're playing the game without a guide, it's like... it's not great design. And the first Zelda game had some of that too, with the... I believe it's the 8th dungeon that's hidden behind the bush. Yeah, because the 7th dungeon is the whistle under the pond. And those two kinda suck to get into, but I believe a old man hints you for both of them, like where they are. So it's less impactful. Can I not skip? Okay, I can. Thank you, Sidon. What a beautiful man. Fish? Well, that didn't take long. Should probably save that guardian weapon for a guardian. I like how, like that, you can hit them multiple times with a dash attack. Oh, I don't think you can hit them multiple times with the sword. So the best dash attack then would be the spear and the heavy weapon, which is a really weird contrast. Sorry about that, and sorry about that. It's weird using flurry rushes again, because the last time I played this game was a modded version of the Hyrule Rebalance. So flurry rushes were basically non-existent. But I can use them here now, so I had to get better at parrying. Which I don't mind, it's just, it sucks that parrying, it's not very good. Like, sure, you get a free combo in, but if you just kind of time your attacks right, you can do that anyway, so... feels a little unrewarding, and especially for how dangerous it is, right? Flurry rushes, even if you fail them, you're still getting out of harm's way. But if you fail a parry, right, you're getting hit, no matter what. And especially against something like a Lionel, that is a big deal. Granted, Lionels are some of the most predictable things to parry, so it's not that much of an issue. But something like if you're fighting a Mighty Crusher Lionel and you miss a parry, you're gonna die. Unless you have extremely good armor. Oh shit, this sucks. How am I even supposed to fight that? Okay. Maybe if I'm not wielding anything electric? I don't know if that's how that works. I usually stay away from these guys whenever I actually play the game. Yeah, I don't... Okay. Fighting these guys is gonna suck. I'll probably end the episode when I get to Zora's Domain, because this episode's probably already pretty long, just because of how split up it is. I know the first segment I recorded is about 15 minutes, And then the second part is like 3. I wasn't able to record that long. Back to, I guess back to talking a bit about the earlier Zelda games though. So A Link to the Past, I really like. It's not my favorite Zelda game, but it is up there quite a bit. Just I like the 3 Zelda games better, which I think a lot of people can agree with that, right? Like Ocarina, Twilight, Majora, Skyward Sword, those games. But I still can't deny A Link to the Past sheer quality, especially when compared to the second Zelda game. Which I think is really funny. I think a lot of Nintendo games... Oh. A lot of Nintendo series, sorry. Their second game always kind of feels lackluster. Like you have Metroid 2, which, you know, Metroid 2 is fine, but it's really repetitive and it's just general game loop, which kind of sucks. Okay, no, I'm gonna stick with this. Stick with this, yeah. Let's do this again. Not as high as last time, but that means I actually saw these. Perfect. I feel like I'm going to need quite a bit of money for this one, because I'm assuming that the prices at vendors have been changed to reflect their quality. So I imagine they increase the price of the Flame Breaker, which, I mean, makes sense. It's a really good set. It has really good armor and utility, so... Okay, get out of this guy's range. I think he's a black one as well, which is probably why he did so much damage when he did that to me. Okay. That's half. And then do this. Okay, perfect. That was really well done. And that only costed me, what, a double axe that I've had for almost the entire game at this point. That honestly might have been my first double axe that I got at the Great Plateau. From this point, I'll just keep on going east, I guess. I don't want to follow the path because of the absurd amount of enemies, which I think surviving this mod is going to be knowing when to fight and when not to fight, or at least until I get good enough gear. So if I do plan on eventually, you know, actually completing this mod, shit, climbing the rain sucks. If I do plan on eventually completing this mod, at some point I'm going to be very, very overpowered. But anyway, back to A Link to the Past. It is a major improvement above the second one. Oh my god, I can't even imagine what it was like actually being there at its release. It's probably a big part of why it's remembered so fondly, is that contrast. And I'm not saying it doesn't hold up on its own merits, because it does. It's still a phenomenal game. I just think probably a big part of that admiration, especially during those early years, was that contrast. And related and unrelated at the same time, the Super Nintendo and Nintendo, I'm not sure about the N64, but they were only, like, the only programming language you can use on them, because of the memory limitations and such, is assembly, which I think is extremely impressive. I do want to learn at least 86 assembly at some point. Oh, I messed that up. I'm gonna heal. But that's... I don't know if that's actually the next language I want to learn. Because if I already... I haven't learned C++, but I do know a lot of the general syntax. So maybe C would be the best thing to learn next, especially considering, right, C++ was literally designed as a superset of C. So I'll probably already know a lot of the general syntax that goes along with that. I really want this guy's Thunder Spear. But those guys don't like to drop. And I'm going to maybe try to take this out stealthily. But if one guy sees me, that's usually all of them, right? And now that this guy's actively looking for me, it's going to be a lot harder. Okay. Almost. Almost. Perfect. It's one down. Do I have a better... I do. Okay. If I can maybe sneak up on this lizard dude and sneak attack him with this 45 weapon. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck off. Okay, now I'm in a really bad spot, though. I'll go back. Ah, shit. Okay, I'm gonna heal again. Hopefully that dude will piss off. I gotta heal that tiny little bit. Perfect. Wind bomb from here. Well, that's unfortunate. Which, that's really the most common failure with wind bombs, is it just doesn't trigger bullet time. Which, when it happens, it sucks, but you learn to live with it. I think that's the bridge you actually fight the moblin on. Oh, god damn it. Well, now this is going to be difficult. I'll try, I guess, to swim over there. I know if you take off your clothes, you swim a bit faster. Try that. I don't know if that also applies to weapons, but it's no harm in trying. Yeah, oh my god. I'll try wind bombing to gain some height. But apparently on camera, I'm a lot worse at it. Yep. Huh. Like, maybe. But I'm really close to running out of stamina, and I don't think I have any... Yeah. Shit. If I can get to solid ground, though, maybe it'll set me a save point or something. Or I can save it here. Okay, I actually should be able to do this now. Especially because there's a ladder right there, right? Just depends on if I can beat this current. Back to A Link to the Past. So I've beat that game. That's one of the ones I've beat twice. So I have the first time playing through, I don't really remember much. It was on the mini SNES, like the classic one that they released. And it was fun. I don't think I 100%ed that one, but my second time playing through, I played on original hardware and 100%ed that. And I think one of my favorite trends that started there was the alternate worlds. Like the Dark World. And, okay, the third game, although the first two had amazing music, A Link to the Past music is so much better compared to those two. Oh. Should probably put on some clothes. Anyway, I guess I got here, so that'll be the end of this episode. So I kind of did exactly what I said I was going to do. Okay, maybe not. I'll get that later. It's fine. I don't know if I want to do all the towers first, and then do all this stuff. Like, I'm already here. Alright, I'll grab the shrine, that's where I'll end the episode. I think... I don't have really much to say about A Link to the Past, because it's like Ocarina of Time, and where it doesn't really have any specific flaw, it's just the average of the game is so good that it... I don't know. Also, why? What? Why? I don't understand. What just happened? I remember it said to, right, put them, any of the weapons that you want to keep modifiers, put them on the first page. So I have to do this, and then drop this, drop this, drop this, drop this. It's on the page now. Nope, not yet. Now it is. Perfect. But I do have quite a bit to say about Link's Awakening, which it is one of the ones I've only played once, but I remember most of the game, and I have I have a lot to say. Alright. So that'll probably be what the next episode is about, is Link's Awakening. If I do get to Ocarina, that is going to take up a long time. Because even though Ocarina is like Link to the Past, where it's the average, there's still a lot to say about Ocarina. Because I've played it quite a bit, actually a lot more, than A Link to the Past. So I just remember specific little details that there are to talk about, and some of the design of the overall world that there is to critique. That'll be fun. But, anyway. See ya.